Joining me live from Kyiv right now is India Today's Rajesh Pawar. He's been reporting from the ground. Also joining us for a perspective from Moscow, and I'll be going to her in just a couple of minutes, is Tatiana Kukareva. She's Deputy Head of Sputnik News, and you've seen her here on India Today. Tatiana, welcome. Rajesh, to you first, very quickly. Air raid sirens going off in Kyiv at this point of time. What's the latest in the city? You've been reporting from the outskirts where there's been a lot of damage. Kyiv itself is quite calm, apparently, Rajesh. What's the latest that you're seeing?
Good morning, Shiv. Right now, I'm in the center of the city in the Freedom Square. Let me tell you, it's been fourth day and fourth night that there has been no attack on Kyiv of any kind. No bombs, no missiles, no air raids, no RT shelling. Though there have been fighting going on 20 kilometers from here in Irpin and in Sotomol. But air sirens, let's not read too much into them right now. The city has got used to it. And this is just a kind of warning, but does not really mean that there's going to be an attack all the time. There has been no attack here. Things have become more or less normal. The metro, which stopped on the first day of the war, has started working again, though in a limited way. Similarly, it's about tram and autobuses. They have started running too. Supermarkets are now comparatively well stocked, so things are more or less normal, except that there are no people here, there are no residents here, and not much traffic on the road.
Yeah, that's
as far
the
as
point.
Fighting on the outskirts is concerned, yes, heavy fighting in Irpin going on for last now 5 days, and it's still on between two forces. And my reports are that Russian forces are making advance there, but not as probably as per the expectations. Shiv.
What is the progress on that particular point? What you mentioned last, Rajesh, about the intention to encircle Kyiv. Has that slowed down? Why has it slowed down? What are you hearing?
It's not intention, Shiv. I think as a military man, I would appreciate it as they would like to clear it as early as possible, and then they're poised for the attack on Kyiv. But it looks like they are facing a very stiff resistance from Ukrainian army on that front, and their move has been slowed down because of maybe Javelin missiles. That's the reason tanks are not entering the city. Till now, on the fifth day of attack on the city, Russian armored has not entered inside Irpin, and that's a confirmed news. Shiv.
You know, this is very important, and I also want to highlight that for our viewers. Many of you already know it, but it bears repeating that Rajesh is a veteran of the Indian Army. He's been in the Special Forces. He understands military strategy, and that's the reason why, his words matter here very, very in the kind of detail that we're seeing unfolding on the outskirts of Kyiv. It's important. You're not only hearing a journalist and a citizen of Ukraine, you're also listening to Army veteran as he watches this entire situation unfold. Rajesh, one quick final question to you before I go to Tatiana is, when do you see this situation actually change? Because the Russians, may have made certain miscalculations, Rajesh, but they are, after all, a country with vast resources. They've got the stomach, to absorb losses and damage. They appear to have the patience to do, what they're here to do. So is it just a matter of time before they come into Kyiv?
Look, Shiv, I think the war is going exactly the way Russians expected it to go. These are small setbacks here and there, tactical setbacks. They are not major strategic setbacks. They are very tactical in nature, and they can be overcome sooner or later. But see how things are changing diplomatically and on a political front.
Yeah.
Zelensky, who appeared to be so adamant till a few days back about negotiating with Russia and with Putin directly, he's now, you see his stance changing now, and he's coming down, and he's willing for a negotiation.
Yeah.
Not only that Ukraine probably will not be pressing for its membership of NATO, but also that they are ready to talk about Crimea and those Donbass.
Yes.
And that's a major shift in policy. What Russia anticipated and what Russia planned and what Russia executed, it's going exactly as they wanted. Shiv.
Okay, so it's advantage Russia. You're saying huge development today was those signals that were sent out by Zelensky, very pertinently pointed out. And